Hello, and thank you for stopping by the Massachusetts Beer Reviews channel of YouTube. I am Thomas Metal 75, and this is your Massachusetts Beer Reviews. And today we are going to the country of Japan, the Far East, for a Hitachino Nest beer. The Kiuchi Brewery in Japan. If I could pronounce the name of the town, I would, so I apologize to all you out there. This is, again, from the Hitachino Nest beer brand, and this is their Yuzu lager, or Yuzu lager. Yuzu lager. I apologize for all the crazy words I cannot pronounce. The Yuzu lager. Yuzu is a fruit, and it is believed to have originated in central China, according to Wikipedia. And it's a hybrid of a mandarin orange and the Ichan papeda, which I've never heard of that. But it's smaller than a grapefruit, and wow, it's going to be a citrusy kind of a fruit. Let's put it that way. They'll use zest in Japan, the outer rind, as well as the juice, in the same way that you would use lemons for their juice and their rind. And apparently the yuzu's flavor is tart and fragrant, closely resembling that of a grapefruit, with overtones of mandarin orange. So leave that to the imagination on that one for what a yuzu fruit would taste like. So I could not find the Yuzu lager on the Hitachino Nest beer website, which is hitachino.cc, but I did find their Hitachino Nest lager, which is the same percentage as this beer. It's a 5.5% beer. They say on the can, plentiful use of Japanese yuzu gives this beer a delicate yet deep citrus flavor. Enjoy the refreshing acidity from yuzu and the crispness of a lager. And this is, they say, a 5.5 for their lager. 15 IBUs, Cascade, Chinook, Saaz, Nelson Sauvin, hops, pale, lager. Can Eco Golden for the malts, and obviously it's a lager yeast. Here is the canning date. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Hello, Ronald Sutton. But we're going to try it out. I have a clean glass of the Treehouse Brewing Company, their Teku glass. So let's try it. This is a ripoff can. It is 11.83 milliliters, or fluid ounces. 11.83 fluid ounces. So kind of crazy size for a can of beer, but it is an import beer. All right. Do I have the receipt? I bought a mix of 6 of the beer, of some beers, and this can was a whopping $4.94. This better be amazing. But let's assess the color of the Yuzu lager beer from Hitachino Nest. And it is very dark orangey colored and pretty hazy for what it is, I would definitely say. You could confuse somebody thinking this is a New England style lager. And it's got that nice bone white head. Let's look at the carbonation there. It does look really great and really inviting, especially in a Treehouse Brewing Company glass. Let's get a nose on the Yuzu lager. It smells pretty good already. Kind of a lemon lime spritzer, a lemon lime soda with some flesh of the grapefruit scent in there. Very nice, extremely fragrant lemon and grapefruit. Grapefruit number 1. Some nice sweet bready malts. And it just smells clean for what it is, as a nice clean malt base, or a clean lager yeast base. So yeah, let's try this fruit forward. Woo! fruit forward Yuzu lager from Hitachino Nest Beer in Japan. Ooh, that's very different. I'm getting huge grapefruit type tart notes. I'm getting a lemony zest to it. I'm getting the grapefruit flesh to it. There's a little bit of a spiciness to probably the Saaz hops. What's great is you're getting all the upfront sweetness to the yuzu. I'm assuming from that yuzu fruit, but it doesn't last all that long. It's a pretty dry beer without going towards cottonmouth. It's not cottonmouth, but it's pretty drying. It's a medium-bodied beer, I would say. Yeah, it's a medium-bodied beer. Crisp. Very nice carbonation. Crisp, clean, ultra refreshing. This is pretty different for a lager beer, but it's got reminiscence to the modern day IPAs with their fruit forward kind of flavors here. Definitely reminds me of oranges before it goes to that towards that tart grapefruit and then the lemon zest. Sort of a bit of a toasty white bread malt, but not too bad in the toast. Not too overly toasted. But I don't even know what they're rating this beer on Beer Advocate or on Untapped. This would be a great beer to drink every now and then. I'm happy with that. It's got giant flavor. Thanks to Yuzu. I think it's just a little bit too sweet up front for my liking, but it's really not that bad. If I could change anything, and that's having to nitpick here. I give that a 93. That's some awesome fucking beer. Pardon my French. But yeah, I think as it warms, if you want it to warm to figure out what the beer does with temperature changes, I think that sweetness is going to diminish a little bit. There's a little bit of a there's a little bit ever so slightly of a sticky kind of a body to it. Slightly chewy in that regard. So yeah, 93. This is really good fruit forward beer without tasting gimmicky in any way. So I've had the Hitachino Nest makes a really classic Belgian style white ale. It's the Hitachino Nest white ale. I've had that. That thing is world class, outstanding beer. I've never reviewed it. I think the only one I reviewed was some kind of holiday winter spiced beer, which was absolutely amazing too. So third time I've ever had a Hitachino Nest branded beer, and I'm really liking it. It does sound like a Slopehead Slurpee. It kind of does have a little Slurpee fruit smoothie kind of an aspect to it, Ronald Sutton. But yeah, it's the third beer I've ever had from Hitachino Nest, and I'm really quite pleased. So try Japanese beers, try the Yuzu Lager, try Hitachino Nest beers. You will not complain. I gave this a 93 out of 100 for the Yuzu Lager Hitachino Nest. And until next time, keep tasting those great beers. Cheers, and I will see you soon. Bye.